And this is what I do actually on my side hair if and when I need it. Obviously, you're going to need the right color match. It's not perfect. I'll be honest, guys, the color match is not perfect, but it's as close as I can get. Yes, guys, Adam here from Hair System DIY. I hope you're doing really well today. I'm going to be talking about hair fibers today. I haven't actually discussed hair fibers on this channel yet, but I'm sure many of you have encountered them at some point in your hair loss journey. I'm going to be looking at it from a slightly different perspective today. I'm going to be looking at it from the perspective of possibly using it on a hair system which is older and thinning. Specifically for this video, I've decided to put on a system which is over a year old. I got about 5 months out of it, but I'm using this system as a demo to show you what happens when you shed, because that's what happens with a hair system. When you've been wearing it for a long period of time, the hair does start shedding. It's natural, it's just knotted into the base. The knots come loose after a while and the hair system hair does come out. However, using this approach might be able to get you a couple more months out of your system. So I've got a couple of props for this video so that I can show you what I'm going to try and do. So I've got a brush, paddle brush, I have a mirror, ooh, spooky, and I have hair fibers. Now I used to use these a lot back in the day. I used kabuki, and I still use it occasionally now because I do get, as many of you know, I've got trichotillomania. So if the hair gets long on the sides, I tend to pull it. And this stuff is really helpful. However, I've never really used it on a system before because I just haven't needed to as of yet. However, I might have found a solution to get even longer out of your hair system. Now, you might be looking at my hair system and thinking, it's not thinning, it's not shedding, it's fine. However, let me show you something. So I'm just gonna get my mirror ready so I can see exactly what I'm doing. So if I put that bit down, you can see here, right in the middle, that quite a lot of the actual hair has come out. I think this is an old, pretty sure this is an old Lord hair system. It's about, as I said, it's over a year old, but I got about, 4 to 5 months out of it. But as you can see, it's shedding. It's shedding in the middle there. Right. So, apologies if you can hear that. It's a helicopter. Hopefully not trying to find a criminal, given that my window is open. Ignore that. But as you can see, I've got some shedding. Now, let's see if this makes a difference. And this is really appropriate for people who have had a system for quite a long time. They want to get as long out of it as possible. They don't want to spend on a new one. So they've noticed some thinning and they want to extend the lifespan, even though the actual system itself is shedding. So I'm going to use my mirror, and this is what I do actually on my side hair if and when I need it. Obviously, you're going to need the right color match. It's not perfect. I'll be honest, guys, the color match is not perfect, but it's as close as I can get. Okay, and I can already see that it's covering up that thinning spot, that shedding spot. So let's get the paddle brush out. Brilliant. Now, to me, that looks fine. Correct me if I'm wrong, but even pulling the hair apart actually looks okay. Now, there are some drawbacks to hair fibers. To hair fibers. I talk way too much about hair systems, don't I? I just say hair system fibers. Now, the pros of hair fibers. They're pretty cheap. They don't take up much room in your bedroom. And if it doesn't go your way and if you don't like the look of it, you can literally just wash it out. It comes out just like that. So those are the pros of it. If you're asking me for my personal opinion, the reason that I always keep this on hand is because of my trichotillomania, but I could easily see myself, if I want to extend beyond 4 or 5 months of wearing a system and there's some shedding going on, I'm going to start applying hair fibers because it's a cheap and effective way to cover up any of those thinning spots on your hair system, and it will save you money in the long term. In terms of hair fibers, there are some drawbacks. Now, they don't stick to your hair in the shower. So when you wash your hair, or even if you wet your hair, it will come out, okay? It doesn't bind very strongly to your hair. It doesn't have a really strong affinity to it. So that's worth bearing in mind. Now, if you followed my advice, I only shampoo my hair once every 2 weeks and I wear a do-rag at night. Now, I tried this last night and it worked a treat. So I shower, I don't wash my hair, I don't even wet my hair, right? In the bedroom, when I go to bed, I wear a do-rag and it holds the hair fibers in place. It doesn't stick to the do-rag, it just sticks to the hair and to the base of the system. A great thing is it doesn't stain the base of the system. It doesn't stain it, which is fantastic. So you can actually have it on for a good couple of weeks before you need to reapply it after shampooing. Also, if someone messes with your hair and puts their hands in your hair, yes, the hair system fibers are probably going to come out. So again, that's something that's worth considering and worth thinking about. Now, if you are enjoying my content, there's 70% of people who watch my content and don't subscribe. That's a lot and I want to bring that down. So if you are enjoying my content, please do become a subscriber. It doesn't cost you a thing. If you like my videos as well, I'd appreciate it. And my part of the bargain will be I'll make this content better and better and better because I can spend more time on it and more time thinking about content to make for you guys. And now a quick message from my sponsor. Today's sponsor, guys, is Livivid. You can find them at livividhair.com. You can get a 15% discount code on any stock hair system or accessories that I've negotiated with them just for you guys. It's Adam15. All the information is in the description box below this video. If you want high quality hair systems with good shipping times and top customer service, consider Livivid. What do you think, guys? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you used hair fibers before? If you have used hair fibers, what brands do you use? Do you use Kabuki or do you use other ones? Have you had experience, either positive or negative, of using hair fibers before you actually got a system? Primarily, I've heard negative experiences, but it'd be interesting to hear some positive ones as well. Let me know in the comments box below. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Always an absolute joy speaking to you. Take care. Till next time. Bye for now.